Assalamu alaikum, my dear sister. Before we begin, I want to say something important. This reminder is for marriages where there is love, safety, and mutual respect, but where both husband and wife want to continue growing together. If you are experiencing abuse, whether physical, emotional, verbal, financial, or any other form, this reminder is not asking you to simply be more patient or try harder. Please seek help from someone you trust, whether that's a family member, a trusted community leader, or another appropriate source of support. Every situation is different, and your safety matters. Now let's begin. Social media has made marriage look very confusing. One day we're told to never settle. The next day we're told to know your worth. Then we're told to expect princess treatment. Meanwhile, our husbands are watching videos about becoming alpha males. Everyone is teaching us how to demand more. Very few people are teaching us how to build more. I've come to believe that healthy marriages aren't built by winning arguments. They're built by protecting each other's hearts. The first thing I think every couple should talk about is respect. Respect sounds obvious, but it actually means different things to different people. That's why I think couples should have this conversation early and continue having it throughout their marriage. Ask each other, what makes you feel respected? What makes you feel hurt? Some things should never become normal. Raising your voice to each other, calling each other hurtful names, using insults during disagreements, speaking badly about each other's families. Marriage should be the place where your heart feels safe. Disagreements will happen. Even the happiest couples disagree, but disagreement should never become disrespect. The second thing is serving one another with love. Sometimes we fall into keeping score. I cooked yesterday. I cleaned last week. I always do this. He never does that. Marriage isn't a competition, it's a partnership. There will be seasons when one person gives more because the other is struggling. Then the roles may reverse. Instead of asking, why should I make breakfast? Perhaps we can ask, what small thing can I do today that makes my spouse's day easier? Maybe you prepare breakfast. Maybe your husband washes the dishes afterward. Maybe he organizes the home. Maybe he takes care of errands. Maybe he handles the finances. Maybe he comforts you after a difficult day. Not every act of love looks the same. Sometimes social media convinces us that love only counts if it looks a certain way. Right now, there are many videos showing husbands cooking beautiful meals, and that's wonderful. But if your husband doesn't cook, that doesn't automatically mean he's less loving. Perhaps his way of caring is completely different. Maybe he quietly fills your car with fuel. Maybe he always makes sure your phone is charged before a trip. Maybe he carries every heavy bag without being asked. Maybe he fixes things around the house. Maybe he remembers the little things that make your day easier. Sometimes we're so focused on what our spouse isn't doing that we stop noticing everything they already do. The next thing I want to encourage is something I don't think couples talk about enough. Talk about Allah, not only during Ramadan, not only when life becomes difficult. Ask each other, how can we become better Muslims together? What habit can we improve this month? What surah should we learn together? Marriage isn't only about building a home, it's about helping one another reach Jannah. One of the greatest gifts you can give your spouse isn't an expensive present, it's helping them become closer to Allah. Pray together whenever you can. Remind each other about salah with kindness. Read Quran together. Listen to an Islamic lecture together while driving. Make dua for each other. Celebrate each other's progress in faith instead of criticizing shortcomings. Growing spiritually together creates a different kind of closeness. And don't forget your health. Go for walks together, exercise together, cook healthier meals together. Encourage each other to take care of your bodies. Your body is an amana from Allah. Looking after it is another way of looking after your family. Finally, remember this. Your marriage doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Comparison steals contentment. Every couple has different strengths. What works beautifully for one home may not work for another. Instead of asking, why isn't my marriage like theirs? Ask, how can we make our marriage better than it was yesterday? A healthy marriage isn't built in one grand romantic moment. It's built in hundreds of small acts of kindness. Choosing respectful words, saying thank you, making dua for one another. Forgiving, laughing together, helping without being asked, choosing love over ego. None of us will be the perfect wife. None of our husbands will be the perfect husband. But with sincerity, patience, mercy, and Allah at the center of the marriage, we can continue growing together. May Allah place mercy, tranquility, and barakah in every healthy Muslim marriage. May He soften our hearts, improve our character, and make our homes places where love and faith grow together. Ameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.